raising more women, more young girls to be interested in becoming doctors, becoming corporate.
No,
They're not, because women in general are lazy when it comes to resource creation. I can't tell how many times we had girls on this show. I was in law school. I was in med school. I left though because I didn't want to do that shit. Like, women are way more willing to give up on a career field if it doesn't align with their dream, right? I can't tell you how many female artists I've spoken to that pursue music or art or some other fashion, whatever. Women are more willing to give up a career field to do what they want. And the reason for that is because no one gives a fuck how much money a woman makes. A woman could be a poor artist and still find a rich man. Men can't do that though. I want to be an artist. I want to be a rapper. Nah, I better go get this engineering degree because
gotta pay bills.
Bitches aren't gonna fuck with me if I'm a bum. Yeah. Men are way more likely to make career field sacrifices in the pursuit of getting resources to get mating options than women are, because women can still get mating options while being a bum, but a man can't. That directly influences our decisions. You disagree with what?
I disagree that men can't get women if they're bums. The woman of your dreams, maybe not, probably not. But
well, they can smash.
Being a bum.
No, you can definitely. They're called hobosexuals.
Okay.
A man who lives with a woman just because she got a house.
Yeah,
okay.
but you also
who has
have
more
to have
options? A man that's a hobosexual, as you claim, or a man who has money?
Obviously, a man who has money.
Okay. So wouldn't it be better to have money so that you have options versus tolerating rude, disrespectful women that treat you like a hobo?
Sure. But you're just saying ability to get a woman, ability to get a man, right?
As in get
a bum man can still get any, like can get not any woman, but he can definitely get a woman.
Who has more options? A woman making $20,000 per year or a man making $20,000 per year?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. A woman making 20K has more options.
So her social status has zero influence on her ability to make, correct?
I would say it does not have zero influence on it. I would say as a woman who makes a competitive salary, you have a higher social status, correct?
Do men care about social status?
I think so, yeah.
The answer is no.
You don't care about social status?
No.
So you don't care at all. You would settle for a woman
McDonald's
who is basically leeching off of you and taking your resources, as opposed to going after a woman who could actually contribute to your net worth.
See, this is where women are completely clueless when it comes to what men want.
Can I say something?
No.
Wait.
Chirp a little bit.
The more money a man has, the more status a man has, the less he cares about a woman's status. Ta-da.
I would say the same thing for women. The more status and money a woman has, the less I care about the status and money of a man.
Yeah, that's a lie. On average, that's a lie. I have a bunch of girlfriends. They make a bunch of money. They will not go out with a man that's less than them. Absolutely not.
Question, real quick, ladies.
I'm talking about cougars.
That make
no, I'm
money.
not talking about cougars.
Who wants to pay for their man forever?
I won't pay for a man forever. Hell no.
So let's say you make money, right? More than your guy. You want to pay all his bills?
Hell no.
No.
You?
No.
You?
No.
So you're gonna pay all your guys' bills?
No, I will not.
There it
but
is.
I also am never going to ask a man to pay all my bills either. So that's just my own standard, personally.
But we're just saying, naturally speaking, if that's the whole setup right there, where you're making more money than your man, you're not going to want to take care of him. So your money doesn't really matter.
No, but honestly, if I see in a man like a partnership, a real partnership, and he is providing for me in ways that are not financial, then I will pick up the tip. I'll pick up the bill.
So you said you dated bums before, right?
Oh yes.
Where are they now?
Still bumming.
Okay, so
with some other bitch who taking care of them now, not me.
But why not you? You said you don't mind taking care of your man.
I did not see the potential for a beneficial partnership to me at the end of the day.
The argument was simply a woman's social status doesn't inhibit her ability to mate. A man's social status does. Do you not understand this concept? A man, if you take all things equal,
ability to mate, period. Not just with the person of your choice. Ability to mate.
That's the ability to mate.
No, is of the person of your choice or just the ability to mate? Because there's a lot of female prostitutes.
Prostitutes don't count. I'm talking about actually being able to build attraction and genuine desire with a woman. A man's social status absolutely plays a role in that. A woman's does not. Like, I don't, like, do you not understand? Like,
no, I do.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not disagreeing with you.
So then what
are you arguing then?
Yeah. My argument was simply that as a woman, I know a lot of women who take care of men. And I also think that men can have sex regardless of their social status, just like women.
They can have sex.
But their options are significantly limited compared to if they had more status and money.
Again, so let's draw a comparison. It's not equal comparison, but for a woman who's attractive versus a woman who's not. So a woman who is physically attractive can sleep with whoever she wants to, right?
Yes.
Versus a man who is not at all. he's not physically attractive. He can't sleep.
Are
with
you
whoever he
aware of the
wants to.
fact that an average-looking woman has more dating pull than a celebrity male?
According to what? Based on what?
Dating apps, statistics, Instagram response rates, etc. An average woman has more pull, more options than a celebrity male.
That's news to me.
That's why. She don't know.
Yeah, you're very, and here's the thing, like, this is what I mean when I say like women can kind of go through life and not understand the male perspective on anything because men come up to you, so you don't have to go fuck about the male perspective. But men, on the other hand, have to understand women, right? Like you can run around and say arbitrary, random things like the vibe. I have to know what the fuck the vibe is to get laid. See, it's funny because you'll say the vibe. I have to know exactly what the vibe means. You might not even know what it means, but I have to know what it means to get laid. Men must understand women to fuck. Women don't have to understand men to get them.
I would say that women have to understand the male gaze in order to be attractive to men.
Excuse me?
The male
Women
gaze?
have to, yes, the male gaze. Women have to understand what a
Please
man finds
define-
attractive in order to.
Women have to understand
Be that.
men to get married and to keep a man, but they don't have to understand men at all to attract them.
Agreed.
That's my point. So for a man to have the most options, he must acquire status and resources. For a woman to get the best guy, she doesn't have to acquire status and resources. The point is, success for a man is mandatory. Success for a woman is elective.
That's a choice.
It's all choice.
It will not, you being successful will not impact your ability to secure a mate. Me being successful will directly impact my ability to secure a mate that I want.
Yes.
You
well,
will still have
so-
choice. You will still have choice
Of course.
as a female.
Well, but personally, of my choice, a mate of my choice, right? My social status will affect my ability
No,
to
it
have
won't.
a
You
man
could be a
of my
waitress
choice.
at Kiki on the River and meet a multimillionaire that will take you to Poppy Steak that
If you're
night.
the kind of guy who doesn't give a
If
fuck what
I'm a
I'm doing
waiter-
with my life, you are not the man for me.
Most
If
men
you are
don't
a type
give
of man,
shit.
well, but if you are that man, you really don't give a fuck what I'm doing with my free time, you are not my man. Because my man is going to be invested in my dreams and my ambitions just like I am his.
Okay, let me ask you this. Your dreams and your ambitions. Let's say those dreams and ambitions don't make money. Do you think he's going to break up with you? The answer is no. But let's say my dreams and ambitions don't make money. You're definitely breaking up with me.
I know a lot of women who date men who got no dreams, no ambitions, or whose dreams and ambitions are leading them nowhere.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
There's always a time clock on it is the
Yeah.
point.
Right.
Even you yourself.
When women pay the bills, there's a fucking shot clock. When men are paying the bills, they're willing to go the whole game.
And again, how long are these relationships lasting? Like a woman, you can secure any man you want for how long? How many times are men leaving women for a younger, hotter version
Rarely.
of them?
Rarely. Men-
Really?
Women
That's
initiate.
that's not a story you've heard over and over again.
Well, here's the
A
thing.
man leaving a woman because she got too old, she
Rarely.
had too many kids.
Women initiate 80% of the breakups.
Men actually initiate in their later years as
Right,
well.
'cause
Actually,
honestly,
the same
if-
statistic shows that the women initiate in their 30s, my age, and men initiate actually in their 40s. But it's the same stats. The men are actually still divorcing women at later on in life around 40, and women are divorcing men around 30. And then if you go
Women
into
initiate 80% of the divorces. though.
yeah, in
Yes.
30s.
That's a fact.
In-
Like,
I'm reading the
That's
statistics
all
that you're
around,
talking about in the
all around.
in the statistics in the
But
report
what
that
are
you're
the
talking about
statistics
that
about
I've read,
infidelity?
which is the actual statistic. Women
How
do
many
it.
men
Women divorce rate 80%.
participate in infidelity?
Women divorce
Look,
rate
we're not
80%.
talking about the why. We're talking about the what. Women.
Yeah, but if you're my
overwhelmingly-
partner and you're actually cheating on me and you don't give a fuck about me, are you really my partner?
See, you're
let me ask you- let me-
moving the goalpost.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah,
though.
that's
Stop,
different.
stop.
Wait,
You're moving the
wait.
goalpost. First, it was men initiate the breakups because women are because they're cheating.
No.
Well, not really. It's really the women that initiate the breakups. And then you're like, oh no, but it's because they're cheating. It doesn't matter. They initiate the breakups.
Yep.
I didn't agree with that. I didn't agree with that fact. I've not seen that before, and so I can't really say the validity to it.
Okay,
but
you don't have to agree that the sky is blue, but the fact is that women initiate an overwhelming amount of the divorces, and women initiate most of the breakups in traditional casual relationships. I mean, how many times have you broken up with a guy versus you've been broken up with?
I always break up with a guy.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh my
How many of you? How many of you have been
Bruh.
broke? Like, this is incredible. I mean, she
But
broke
that-
up with her guy.
Then
Most
again, I've
girls.
not been making the best choices.
Yeah,
I'm
but
real
you're
with
going
you.
That's
through
fine.
it.
I'm
But-
growing, I'm healing,
But
so I'm learning.
the point is that women overwhelmingly initiate breakups and divorces with men. It's not men that are leaving relationships. It's women that are leaving
Right,
relationships.
but why
Yeah.
are women leaving the relationships?
That's
the one-
irrelevant. They
No,
just
it
leave.
isn't
No,
irrelevant.
it's
No,
not
it isn't
irrelevant.
irrelevant.
I mean, it
That's
is
the
re-
problem
it is
because
That's
men
my
are
point.
women.
Look,
It's
look,
relevant
look,
as
look,
fuck.
look, look. I don't care about the why because I'm simply just stating a fact that they they do it.
Yeah, but
Okay,
it's not
but
take
irrelevant
into
because you
account-
make a
It's
statement
important
sound like
to-
women are just leaving, and you
Well,
make
no,
women
and
sound
also take into
demonizing.
account
And
the
it's
fact
really
that-
important to
ladies,
bring up
ladies,
the
Regardless,
facts.
it's for the family. We don't care why they're leaving. It's for the
Agreed,
family.
but men
So-
also leave. 70% of men leave when they the divorce rate. 70% of men are the ones that are leaving in their 40s. The same thing. 80% of women are leaving in their 30s. That's the actual stat. The whole report shows the entire thing. So 70%, 80%.
But that's
It's
that's
still
not the
And
important
argument.
to the
also,
why. It's still
infidelity does
important to
have
the
a point
why.
to play in it
Because
because
those
legally,
men-
if a man is, if anybody is cheating and you can prove that in court, then you can take them for more
Women
money.
in
So
their
if a man
30s
is cheating more
statistically leave
often, then it would
because
make
they're
sense that women would
unsatisfied. Men
initiate the
leave
divorce
in their
If the man
40s
cheats,
leave
he
because
didn't
they're
leave. You decided to
unsatisfied.
leave.
If your man was making money
But-
Read the
and you know
stats.
he was cheating, would you leave still?
But yeah, because if
he
I
was
can prove
paying
that
all-
he's
if he was
cheating,
paying
then
all
I
your
can get
fucking
bigger
bills, your car
alimony.
note,
Like,
your insurance, your rent, your light, everything, even your kids' daycare, whatever the case may be, he's paying everything. Would you leave if you know he was cheating?
personally,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
I do
Okay.
that. You know, I
Okay.
pay my
I hear
things.
you.
I
That's
don't
why
care
I'm
what
not
you do
broke.
that.
Yo, women,
Next.
like this isn't even an argument, man.
Yeah,
Like
it's
women
not.
initiate an overwhelming majority of all breakups, whether it's a marriage, it's a dating, casual relationship. Women initiate a majority. Now, if you guys want to actually talk about the why, I mean, there's a bunch of reasons
really.
why,
Not
but
really.
I would argue it's mostly the female fault why women leave, because women think that the grass is greener on the other side. That's just typically what it is. And you can, I mean, we can have a whole conversation about this shit, but the internet, dating
Actually,
apps,
it's single
Instagram.
parent households that are the reason that why men are not fulfilling women's needs and women are so insatisfied and not self-regulating their emotions and relying on men because of all the single family households. It's neither part. It's
No, it's
neither
because
one.
women are delusional.
Okay.
If I'm going to be 1,000, the reason why so
100%,
many of the
whatever you-
breakups
they
are
are
happening,
delusional.
it's
Gotta be
because,
Delulu.
I mean, let's use an example here. Like you couldn't even properly describe attraction, right? When you were talking about that situation.
No,
What-
I could. We just distinctively said that there's a difference between attraction and a relationship and intimacy. That's all. I'm not trying to.
Next.
No, go ahead. You're saying? I wanted to let you finish your thought.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not trying to irritate you. I'm just trying to have a discussion because the reality is there are differences, but it's also like, I'm going to tell you straight up, like I align with Black Pill because it's looks, money, status, act accordingly. It's not just looks, money, status, then like, that's it. It's, and like you say that you
When
don't
did you
care
align
about
with Black Pill?
like 3 years ago.
Okay. So once you were starting, when your value was starting to go down.
No, my value's already, I mean, post wall, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying 3 years ago, you were 29.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So at your epiphany phase, you started to realize, but when you were at your peak,
No. I
Black Pill
found
wasn't a thing.
No. I found Black Pill. Oh, sorry. I found Black Pill. When I was starting to do a podcast, I actually came on a different thing. Anyways, doesn't matter. The point is that it aligned with me because it was the facts. It's looks, money, status, and then act accordingly. And like,
but what I'm saying is that you didn't give a fuck about the facts and looking for the truth until you got older.
no,
that is most
my
women in
entire
general.
no.
If they even decide to go down that
Most
route.
women in general,
Right.
100% I agree with you because I've dealt with those women that are lying, manipulative. They'll tell you one thing, they argue, and it's just like, oh my God, I'm exhausted from you. I understand where you're coming from, but that's not actually most women. I've been finding women that are wanting to find true love, that are wanting to find a man that's going to support them. But the problem that I talk to women is, like I said before, women were delusional in the sense that we think that men have it easier, the patriarchy. But the reality is we got the golden ticket. It's just a perspective that's messed up. And that's what he's trying to like get you. It's not, I don't think you guys are doing, I've read your demographic. I read your stats. I know that you guys are here and doing this weekly because you're trying to help young men in this generation, especially with the court system that's going on. So I respect you guys for that. But there's also another entire thing that's happening where young men are terrified. And young women, because of the hot girl summer, don't believe in love anymore and they want to get that bag. And so I'm not here at 32 years old because I'm trying to find love from your demographic. I'm sorry.
I
The
have a
reality
question.
is that your demographic and will be my children. And so what's going to happen is if we continue on this
What?
trajectory where women are the devil and then men, the patriarchy, are the devil, is that we're losing the ability to understand that men have it very difficult in life to provide to heart. And I'm saying this as a woman that has provided, that has worked like a man. It's hard. You cry yourself to sleep. Nobody holds your hand. Nobody comes to save you. You're expected to do X, Y, and Z, and that's it.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.